Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, so let's do a lighter one today, okay? Because Mercury's like in your anus or some kind of shit like this, okay? So let's do one that's like funny and juicy and gossipy, okay? Stick around if you like gossip. But it's kind of rated X, so click off if you can't handle that. All right, here we go. So yesterday, a troll hits me with, Jason, you're a liar, about some shit I said about Gone Girl 7 fucking months ago. I'm like, what? Trolls, you need to keep up, keep your speed up, dude. Like, this is a bit late, dude. So let's just, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell the story of some people ask, did you go to the premiere of Gone Girl? I did not. I've only said I had not, but now I'm gonna tell you why, okay? And that's the juicy part, okay? But first of all, here's something I find funny. People will call me a liar. I get this message like a lot in my back channel. You're a fucking liar. That immediately tells me you're not big enough in the industry to be able to confirm it. So your case is closed. You're dead, bro. You idiot. Makes you look stupid. Okay. And second of all, look at my avatar. Where is it? Somewhere over here, right? What's funny to me about that, and then I'll get to the story. What's funny to me about that is that's what I came onto Twitter with. That's the same image that I was, accused of using a stock image. And I just realized it when this troll hit me. This is hilarious to me, dude. That is the same, I'm sitting in the same fucking chair where I was sitting when Gone Girl was sold, in my backyard. That's where that picture was taken, right? And furthermore, and my ex was sitting across from me on a Mexican blanket on a fucking bench, right? And if you want to deep dive it, go pull it up. The address is 1953 Fairburn Avenue. Okay, go pull it up. You'll see that picture. Widen it up. Okay, you'll see a side table. Look closely. There's a weed pipe on there, dude. We were high and fucking drunk. We were not sober when that deal was made. Okay, there's another fucking funny part of this shit. Okay, but back to my avatar. The other funny thing about it is this. I'm almost positive that that picture was taken on the same fucking day that the deal was made. Okay? Like moments after the deal was made, and I'm all fucked up chilling. Okay? When was that? September like 28th, 29th, some shit I remember photographically. When was the check issued? October 3rd. Am I correct, Fox? Yes, I am. Thank you. I'm done with that. Anyway, so let's get into the story, right? So at this point, me and my ex, we're getting along great, right? And we're both, we're separated at this point, but we're still living together we don't want to fucking have to downgrade, but we still have a bunch of projects together. So we both have our separate rooms, no fucking's going on, none of that shit. We're both dating, and so I'm bringing my dates home, and they see the situation, private rooms, all that. They meet her, and she's like, nothing's going on. Same with her dates. Dudes come in. I'm like, hey man, make yourself at home, man. You want a drink? Yeah, grab whatever you want, dude. And they go try to grab some like shitty shit, and I'm like, no, dude, come in the den, bro. Like, grab some 1942 or Real or, Lafroig or Macallan 18, whatever. I don't give a fuck, dude. And so, at this point, we're throwing a bunch of parties. Our first one's fucking massive, like 200 people or some shit. Our house gets fucking trashed. But here, and by the way, at this point, we hire a bartender. Who is it? It's Austin Stoll. Go look him up if you want. Okay. He was up and coming, and then he was in Whiplash and like Bridge of Spies and shit. Go look him up. And here's a tip: if you're a dude, do not hire the hot chick with this and that. No, you hire a hot guy. Okay, promise you win points. Okay, so then we're throwing all these parties, and then we're like, why don't we start doing theme parties and shit, and let's do an 80s one. We'll do fucking white trash, all this kind of shit. So we're throwing a bunch of parties. And by the way, one of the I'll name some names in here. Who cares? This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Don't sue me, bro. Because I got good lawyers. So one of the guys that my ex was dating was Brian Whitten of what? Of American History X. I liked that movie, actually. But I had to do one of these to him. No, be nice. Did he break any laws? No, he didn't. He was just kind of being a dick to my ex, and I was trying to protect her. So I told him, hey, I don't give a fuck who you are as far as a producer or none of that shit. This is street shit. You fucking watch your step, bro, okay? And he did. He shut the fuck up. So here we go. So then my ex tells me we're having this party, and there's a chick coming over. Her name's Amy. She's beautiful, like great body, all this type of shit, blonde hair, but she's off limits, okay? And I'm like, I hear you. I heard the words come out of your mouth, okay? I did not sign any contracts or none of that, okay? So okay, cool. And she's free to fuck whoever she wants, so, whatever. And so we have this party, and this blonde chick comes in, and blonde bombshell and shit, and I know that's her. And so I go to introduce myself, and she's like, fuck off, like flings her hair in my face, get out of my face. I'm like, okay, never mind. So I go off and fucking do my thing and chit chat with everybody and all this kind of shit. And so, but I'm catching like some eye contact here and there throughout the party. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, is this some like forbidden fruit shit going on? It kind of feels like it. I'm thinking this, right? And so at the end of the night, my ex goes to bed. It's like 4 of us left. It's me, 2 other people, and Amy. Okay, and so they're like, it's getting late, man. We're gonna take off. All right, cool. They leave. Now it's just me and Amy. Okay, and then I say, I didn't really like introduce myself. I'm Jason. Nice to meet you. And I said, do you want a nightcap? And she's like, I shouldn't. And I'm like, what I heard you say is I shouldn't, not I can't. Okay? So I said, let me ask you this. Just tell me straight up. I won't say anything. Did my ex tell you that I'm off limits? And she says yes. And I said, if she didn't say that, would you have a drink with me? And she says, maybe. So I said, okay, well, that's not a no. So I said, let's have a drink, And she's like, you're a troublemaker. And I said, you are correct. And I said, let me ask you this. What if we had a drink, just hypothetically, and, we enjoyed our conversation, and then I was like, just for the fuck of it, let's just make out for like 20 seconds, just 10 seconds. 10 seconds, just to see if there's like a spark. What would you say? She says, fuck you, I'm going to bed. So I said, okay, good night. And I said, do you need to be tucked in or anything? Fluff the sheets? She's like, you're a little naughty boy, dude. Fuck off. So I'm like, okay. Anyway, yes, we do start fucking, and then I'm taking her to drinks and dinner, take her to Vegas. I fuck her on the balcony of the Cosmopolitan. Look at this fucking view. Okay. Yes, my ex definitely knows about this. Why? Because she went with us. Okay. Was there a threesome? No, there was not. Okay. And so after that, Amy, I'm not going to say her last name. She's like, a friend of mine is having a cocktail party on Saturday afternoon. Would you like to go with me? I said, yeah, sure, let's roll. And so we go to that. On the way, I'm like, so what's the story? And she's like, oh, he's a writer. And I'm like, what's he write? She's like, it's sci-fi and this kind of shit. One of his scripts is called I'm like, Passengers? She's like, yeah, Passengers. I'm like, wait a second, John Spates? And she's like, yeah, John Spates. I'm like, oh shit, I've read Passengers. I liked it. I had a couple notes on it, but whatever. Overall, I liked it. Okay, so I'm like, okay. So we go there, and you know, he introduces himself. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm Jason, you know, and you know, we go in and walking, you know, on his TV over here is scrolling pictures of his chick, which at first glance I'm like, that's a little bit odd, you know, but then, you know, I'm like, well, you know, but it's kind of cute, you know, it's kind of romantic. Like, he's that into his chick, where he wants to show her off, and he's got his dream girl, and that's his muse. Like, good for him, man. That's fucking awesome. So then, you know, we do drinks, have food, this kind of shit, and so I'm talking to his buddy, who is the composer of the TV show Dexter, and we're talking about real estate. I'm saying, like, yeah, I'm looking for a place. Like, Amy's gonna be jumping into my spot over here with my ex, and he's like, yeah, my place is over here. I'm renting it out. I'm like, for how much? I'm like, yeah, that's my wheelhouse, this kind of shit. So I said, yeah, let's keep talking. Time frame didn't work out, whatever. And so I found a new place. And so anyway, so then John, like, you know, gives a tour of the house and shit. He's like recently moved in. He's like, I'm ripping this carpet out. Wasn't it blue? I think. Ask John if this happened. I'm like, so he's like, yeah, I'm gonna rip this carpet out. But he's like, here's what I want to show you first of all. And he built this out first. It was like his photography studio. And he's like, yeah, check it out. Like, and he's like, look at my camera closet. And it's like 20 cameras there. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, you are dead serious about camera shit, right? And he was trying to put his wife in his movie, right, as a director. Am I correct on this, John? She's an actress. Okay, ask John if this is true. Okay, and then so, you know, and I see his bedroom and shit. I'm like, what are you doing back here and shit? And he's like, yeah, I'm like, you're gonna throw in a pool? You know, we're on the balcony. I'm like, you're gonna throw a pool back here? What are you doing? He's like, I don't know yet, thinking about it. I'm like, all right, cool. So anyway, so then I'm trying to tell a story quick. So then so then Gone Girl comes out, and meanwhile, by the way, we've had other cocktail parties and this kind of shit, and Amy, you know, she gives me that look like, well, I'm gonna go to bed, and my ex like, me too, you know, and so I'm like, I'm at my phone, bling, I open it up, it's her. She's like, can we cuddle? I'm like, cool, roll through, you know, fuck her, whatever. And so I told you it's gonna be rated X, okay? And so now Gone Girl comes out, and my ex is like, do you mind if I take Amy? I have it in text somewhere, promise you. And I said, no, go ahead, take her, you know? You know, I already got my commission, I'm good, you know? I've been to multiple fucking premieres and shit. I don't care, you know, take her. I was trying to be a gentleman, man. That's why I didn't go. So I gave my ticket to her. And so that's why I didn't go. And so you know, this shit is easily verifiable. You know, anybody who knows John could ask him, did Jason Smiley go to your cocktail party with Amy? Her last initials, I won't say that. Blonde, you know. Is that true? Okay. And then, you know, if he was like, let me ask her, is that why, you know, why she went to the premiere? Easily verifiable, dude. So I don't lie about this shit, dude. Okay. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that story. There's a little bit of gossip for you. Excuse me. I need some water. So that's it. So then I'll get back to my rants on some other shit. But I thought, let's take a minute to just tell a little fucking juicy story real quick. Okay? Later, guys. Have a good one.